Right now, I'm heading into Walmart to buy the cheapest .22 rifle they have. And for the next 24 hours, I'm only going to be eating what I can hunt with it. Once I got to the gun counter, I was pretty happy to see that my Walmart had a ton of guns in stock and tons of ammo too. And the one that caught my eye was the Ruger 1022, coming in at $288. After I got it back home and unboxed it, I decided to put a scope on it. That way we could get some epic scope cam footage throughout this video. And after taking it back in the field to make sure it's sighted in, we were ready to take it out on its first hunt. But first, let's go show it to Mammy and see what she thinks about it. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting here.
Doing what?
Just rocking.
Cool.
You got a new gun.
Yeah. Take a look.
No.
What do you think about it?
Oh, God, it's heavy. I think it's a good one.
Think I can kill something with it?
Yeah. Where'd you get it at?
Guess.
You get it off in the line?
Off the line?
Yeah.
Assembly line?
Yeah.
Walmart. Anyways, here's the thing. Have you ever eaten a groundhog?
Yes, I have.
If I kill one, will you help me cook it?
Yeah. All you have to do is bake it.
Well, first I gotta kill it. That's the hard part. All right, Mammy, well, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of stuff with this, and then hopefully by the end of tomorrow, basically, I'll kill a groundhog, and if we do it, we'll eat it.
Okay.
Now, that's probably gonna be easier said than done, but there is a few animals I wanna go after first, and we're gonna be starting off with squirrels. Mammy, you coming squirrel hunting?
Not today.
All right, fine. For the first hunt with Walmart's cheapest .22, I decided to go after some gray squirrels right out in the woods. So with squirrel hunting, the strategy's overall simple, but difficult at the same time. You just want to be in the area where there's a lot of squirrels, but you got to know where there's a lot of squirrels. And at this time of the year, there's a lot of squirrels where there's nuts, especially these hickory nuts. You can see there's been a squirrel chewing on this one. All these little brown pieces are parts of the nuts. And if you look around, these nuts are everywhere. And the nut tree is directly above us. So if I sit right here, there should be squirrels moving in and out of the area. And I think I just saw one over there, and I'm hearing one over here. So now, it's just time to kill him. There he is. That thing's hard to see. There we go, baby. Squirrel number 1 in the bag. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I had to use a little bit of geometry right there. I couldn't see his head, but I knew what the shape of a squirrel was, and luckily I knew exactly where to hold. But did you sneak and see how hard he was to see? You could see his tail, but nothing else. Now I aimed where I thought his head was gonna be. It looks like that is exactly what I hit. Let's see if we can get a couple more. That should be perfect amount for some squirrel dumplings. All right, guys, everything's been going good squirrel hunting. We've been seeing squirrels, shooting squirrels, but everything just changed. So a little while ago, I dropped the GoPro on the ground, picked it back up, looked at my hand, and it was crawling with little deer ticks or turkey mice or whatever you want to call them. The little tiny ticks that are everywhere and you can't get them off. Well, it's literally been about an hour. I've been picking them off, trying to hunt, but I can't focus on hunting because every time I look at my hands, there's more and more. Like I'm telling you guys, I've been standing in the same spot, picking them off, and then every few seconds I'll look back at my hand and there'll be more. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that right there in the middle, that's actually a tick. You can't even tell that that's a tick because it's so small. I don't know, guys. I need more squirrels, but I also don't want to stinking die out here from ticks. Every single one that you throw off, 3 more pop up on your hand. And that part is what I don't understand. They're everywhere. I can feel them crawling on my neck, on my back. I hate to do this. I'd like to get more squirrels, but I think I'm going to call it a hunt. After getting back home, I pulled up my KG pocket knife, available at KendallGrade1.com/shop, first link in the description, to go ahead and skin up this squirrel. After getting the meat separated and everything, I moved on to my favorite way to get rid of ticks. I'm out here in my underwear, dude. I just jumped in here. I woke up this morning thinking I was going squirrel hunting, not tick evacuating off me. I don't know if you could tell, but while I was skinning those squirrels, actually started biting me. I'm just gonna splash around in the water and scratch my entire body to death. And then we'll get in there and start cooking up some squirrel dumplings. Hold up, hold up. It ain't over yet. I was getting out and drying off, and I think there's a squirrel right over here. So we're gonna pop him and we're gonna stick him in the dumplings. No! It ain't over yet. I don't know if I hit him, but it ain't over yet. I know where he went. To cook these squirrels, we're using my world-renowned, award-winning recipe, Squirrel Dumplings. Now we're gonna be using a Instapot for this. It makes everything easier. And for the dumplings, we're actually gonna be using biscuits. Now I know what you're saying, KG, you did not kill those biscuits with Walmart's cheapest 22. And to you, Jeffrey, all I have to say is this: stay in your own lane, bud. I won't tell you how to cook, and you don't tell me how to cook, okay? Anyways, after I do a lot of cooking stuff and do dumpling stuff, it's time to eat them. Yeah, you can take a look. I mean, I don't know if that looks good or not. Is chicken dumplings supposed to be watery? Well, I'll be honest, it don't really look the way I expected it to, but I think it's still gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be hard to mess this up. I think it's gonna thicken up on its own. I think we just let it chill here for a second. All right, so it has thickened up a little bit, and it does look a lot better. Yeah, that looks pretty all right, actually. I think I put too many dumplings in for this small Instapot, but I'll try it and see how it tastes, and maybe I'll figure it out. Oh, there's a bone. This is actually really good. Long story short, I got squirrel dumplings. I'm gonna eat the rest of them, or at least enough for me. Abram's probably gonna eat some. He's behind the camera. And then we're moving on to our next animal. After cooking up those squirrels, I wanted to go after our next animal. And believe it or not, we're actually going after pigeons. Now in the United States, pigeons are actually invasive, which is why they have an open season with no limits at all. And my church has actually been having a pigeon problem where they kind of just poop everywhere, and it's pretty annoying, kind of nasty. So right here, right now, we're going pigeon hunting. Make sure there's nobody coming. All right, we're good. All right, here we go, taking the shot. All right, he's down. He's down. Dropped him like a box of rocks, baby. Box of rocks. Rocks don't move. That's one pigeon down. Honestly, we need to get as many as we can because one, that's more food, and two, these guys are a pest anyways. We kind of need to remove as many as we can to start with. All right, boys, I think we got a problem. And it's a problem I have often hunting pigeons here. Looking at it from the drone, it is definitely stuck up there and it is not coming down. When I sniped the pigeon, he was up there, and now he's actually right there. If you look closely, you can actually see his wing right there behind the grass. And there's no way to really climb this place. I'll be honest, guys, I didn't really plan on that. But that's still okay, because it does accomplish one out of our two goals. It does get rid of the pigeons, but unfortunately, we can't really eat it. Now, unfortunately, that pigeon's stuck on the roof, and there's nothing really we can do about it. So, for the rest of the evening, me and Mamie loaded up, and we're going groundhog hunting. Mamie, you seen anything? Look through them. Can you see? You seeing anything?
No, I can't with the.
You got it. You're pointing them at the ground.
I can't see, honey.
Look through. There you go. Now you can see.
Yeah.
You see a groundhog?
No.
We got Mammy over here being the spotter. I'm the shooter. We're out here at the new farm, at the pond we're building. A couple days ago, I seen a groundhog over there at that rock pile. And I'm thinking me and Mamie, we're just gonna chill right here. We're just gonna stake it out, okay? Mamie's on the glass, I'm on the trigger. If the groundhog stinking comes out, we're just gonna pop him in the head with about 40 grains of 22 LR. Hey, update, Mamie, you got anything?
Nope.
All right, just keep looking, and if he comes out, we'll bust him.
Okay. Let's go see the other part.
You already want to leave?
No, I just want to see the other part.
Hold up a minute. You see him bubbles? He might be a stinking turtle. I think I see a snapping turtle. We're going to put a bullet in it. Here, Mamie, you're going to have to video for me.
I can't video.
You're going to have to. Here you go. Just point it at me. Okay. Putting the shell in. We're taking a shot. All right, I'm taking a shot. I really can't tell right off if that's a turtle. All right, Mammy, I emptied 9 shots on it. 10 shots. Wait, Mammy, keep recording. I think it's a stick. Mammy's got a little work as a camera woman, but she'll get better. For this next hunt, we're actually loading up my boat I call the bathtub. It's a tiny 2-person pontoon, and we're actually taking it out to do some bullfrog hunting. But we're also gonna be copperhead hunting on the way to our frog spot. Now, believe it or not, snake hunting's actually kind of simple. When it gets dark after a warm summer day, you just ride the back roads in copperhead country, and believe it or not, you'll just see them crossing the road or sitting on the road just trying to take up tea. And with any luck, we may just find one and have something to eat. There's one, check it out. I got something to show y'all. Right now, we're actually looking for live copperheads, obviously, because, you know, we're kind of wanting to eat them. But check this one out. This right here is actually a copperhead. Now, as you'll notice, this thing's actually dead. And you want to know why it's dead? Because listen, I was actually running this same road last night. I saw the snake. I jumped out. I smacked him with a knife, which is why we're not going to eat it. But which is also why we're out here today, because I know there's a good chance. That is crazy, though. You can actually see right up here is where his head's supposed to be. Yeah, guess what? 9mm don't care. It's gone, okay? So we're completely safe. He was just crawling right down the middle of the road. I said, oh, snake. Swerve, smack him right in the back. Pretty much how snake hunting goes. It's pretty simple. Believe it or not, this may not look like the biggest snake in the world, but for a copperhead, it's actually a pretty big size. Now, we're going to keep running the roads. We might find another one, but if not, pulling out the bathtub, we're going frog gigging. Or should I say frog shooting? I don't know. We made it on down to the frog pond, and for this, I actually had a pretty bright idea. Obviously, since we're hunting frogs at night, why not take a flashlight and just duct tape it to the gun? I mean, to me, sounds like a great idea. All right, we're out here. Check it out. Boom. Right there's Big Chungus. Guys, he's right up on the bank. Boom, there's another big one. Guys, we're not gonna waste time. We're gonna go ahead and get right on it. Now, you can see our rig right here really isn't that professional. You just watched me duct tape this thing on here. Yeah, we're gonna see if it works. Scope cam. I do got this gig right here just in case, you know, I don't know, we blow them up on the bank or something. And then I got a machete in case a beaver. I'm gonna try my best to shoot that frog right in the head. All right, here we go. Loading in our first bullet. Oh my gosh. I do not know what happened to him, but he is gone. I think we just smoked him. But I don't see where he went. That might be the problem with this. I mean, I've heard of people shooting frogs all the time, but I just don't know where the frog actually went. Check it. This is what I got that machete for. We'll cut our way in there if we need to, boys. Yeah, he's totally dead. Gosh, son. Oh, I still hit low. It put his insides on his outside, if you know what I mean. So, which is actually pretty good because I forgot to bring our frog basket. We're just gonna have to hope that these frogs don't jump away because I can't do nothing about it if they do. We spotted another frog. He's right over there. He is a pretty big frog. Son, you are not getting away from me. I think I missed him, for real.
You think so?
I think I did. This ain't looking too good on me, is it, man? I gotta learn how to use my rifle. All right, well, we got another right over here. Shifting our attention, we're going after him.
Got him.
That's what we want him to look like. Oh, man. This is a small one. What are we doing? How did we mess that up?
We was farther away this time.
I thought he was big. Oh, and I did miss him. Dang. I was thinking blew through his
leg?
That's a Texas heart shot from the wrong side is what that is. And then I did blow his calf off, which at the end of the day, we'll be honest, most of the meat's right here. So we're going to still knock him out and still got good meat. But unfortunately, you can see, compared to the big frog, he ain't what we're looking for. All right, he's dead. Sweet. All right, guys, we just spotted a massive frog. Check him out. That one's bigger than the one we got in the boat right now. All right, Cody, go ahead and grab the gun. And then there should be one in it. We're still moving, but take him whenever you're ready. Oh, did you get him?
I think so.
This is when we're going to have to hope that he floats, because if he don't, we may not be retrieving this frog. Oh, you're getting attacked by literally a briar bush. I'm going to be honest, I don't see him. All right, well, fair enough. There's more. Let's keep hunting.
Dang.
That time, you see that?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, because it flips them up in the air and sets them back down. I got bad news. I don't see him. Well, at least he's probably not going to go to waste. There'll be crawdads eat him or something. All right, next frog is up. No, that's what I see him sitting there. That's what we need right there. All right, we got one. I got one over there. He's a little ways away, but I'll make a sniper shot on him.
Oh, he's in the water.
He's in the water.
He's in the water.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh. I'm going
there he is.
I gotta go. No! No way! Hey, did you see that? That was like an 8 feet deep gig right there, and I just got him. I don't think I can do any better than that. I mean, right through the tip of his nose. We'll take it. That is 4 frogs in the... Oh, he's not in the boat. That's 4 frogs in the boat. 3 of them's pretty big. I think that's enough to eat. All right, guys, it's the next morning. I'm not gonna lie. Last night, I pulled a Martin Luther, and I had a dream. And that dream was that if I'm gonna kill a groundhog, I wasn't at the pond where we hunted at yesterday. I was under a bridge that's not too far from here. If I put in the work, put in the passion, my dream might come true. So let's get under that bridge and see what we can do. All right, guys, so here's the scoop. I drove by the place where I shot the pigeon earlier in the video. I'm just gonna be real honest with you guys. I forgot to start filming, but I definitely just smoked a pigeon. I do not know if Mammy's gonna fall for a pigeon, but we'll ask. We will ask. Let's go get Mammy a groundhog. We are under the bridge, and this is where we are hunting. I don't know, man. Something just told me that if I come to this spot, I might have some luck. You know, in the realities of this challenge, the biggest downside is most definitely not Walmart's cheapest 22, but instead, it's all my fault because I chose the worst time to go hunting with it. The middle of the summer. Nothing's in season. After spending a few hours and not seeing a single groundhog, it was time to get up with Mammy and ask a very important question.
I just got out of bed. Don't get no pictures.
All right, Mammy. I have a groundhog, but would you rather eat a pigeon?
I never eaten a pigeon. You don't eat a pigeon.
So that's a no to the pigeon.
Yeah.
Now, as you guys know, we didn't actually kill a groundhog. So this situation just got a whole lot more complicated. But don't worry, I have an idea. Groundhog? Is that groundhog? You ready to eat some groundhog?
Uh-huh.
Now to cook this groundhog, we're using a super simple recipe. We're gonna put all the shoulders in the pan and put seasoning all over it. Then we're gonna take some oil, any kind you want, and put a little bit over it just to, hold the seasoning on. It about looks good, don't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
It does look good.
It does.
Then after we crank up the oven to 400 degrees, we're gonna stick it in there for about 25 minutes, and then it's ready to pull out and eat. After it cools down, you get the point. What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Sweet! All right, guys. Here is the groundhog. I'll be honest, don't know what it is about it, but it's kind of got like this radioactive green coming off of it. But I'm going to take a bite, then I'm going to take it in there and let Mammy take a bite. It looks good, though. It tastes really good, but it also tastes exactly like chicken. It's gonna be interesting if she says it tastes like chicken, because it is. All right, 147-year-old Grandma Mammy, you take a bite and you let me know what you think. First impressions, what do you think about the groundhog?
I just think it's a groundhog I ain't had none in a long time. Since my mother's been dead.
How is it?
It's good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's it taste like?
In a way, it tastes like chicken. But it's good.
Is it better than chicken?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
All right, Mammy, so what if I told you that wasn't actually groundhog?
What is it then?
It's pigeon.
Oh, no.